Right, okay, welcome back to a Pokevend trading card business update where I talk about updates in the previous weeks about our trading card business. If you haven't come across us before, we've been running for around about 3 years now. We started with one of these vending machines behind us and we have pretty much become a fully fledged TCG business within this time, operating it part-time alongside our full-time jobs, myself and Isaac, and recently we've been having some help from somebody else, Archie, who's been helping us at card shows, helping us with streams and all that stuff. So I'm going to kick off with streaming. I said in a video a few weeks back, those who keep up with these videos will have seen that we're going to get to a point where eventually I'll say we're back streaming and it's been going real well, we're back on TikTok and whatnot, and we're doing all these streams. And finally, it's got to that point where I've been saying for months where I want to get some consistency, and obviously having Archie help us out has helped us be consistent with the streaming. He's been doing some whatnot, he's been helping me on TikTok, and I've been jumping on as well. But it's just been being able to have more frequent streams with him helping, and they've been going real well, real successful. TikTok more than whatnot, we're still building up. We've just hit 1,000 followers. We've been doing it for three or four weeks now, 1 or 2 streams a week. We're just building the streams up and it's going pretty good. So streaming, we're finally back on it, weekly streams. That's on TikTok, that's on whatnot. We're also on eBay Live, but we did one stream and we need to promote it a bit more before we do that again. Card shows, we've done a couple of card shows since the last video. We did Sheffield Card Co and we did the Card Expo, which was in Harrogate. Both of them really good. Card Expo being more of a standout for business on the day. A really well run event, and yeah, a good day as always. This weekend we've got the Yorkshire Card Show coming up, which is one of our favourite shows. So we've got that on Saturday and on Sunday, so I'm buzzing for that. We'll be buying singles and slabs and sealed. We'll be selling all the same. We'll be selling Pokemon, One Piece, Lorcana, Riftbound, loads of good stuff. Our sealed products, we don't have much at the minute, it's the same every week. Excuse me, voice break every video. I always say we don't have much sealed stuff and we don't, literally. We get a restock of 1 or 2 bits, or something new comes out every couple of weeks. We get a case of each thing. Goes on the website, which is where most of it sells, and we take the rest. We take some bits to card shows, but mainly we focus on singles and slabs, because when you can sell the rest of the stuff online so easily, what's the point in taking it to card shows, taking up room, potentially not damaging the item, but there's no point carting it around when we can just buy it and sell it pretty much instantaneously, which is what we do, especially with Pokemon sealed stuff. Leads me on to my next point. The website. So the website is literally flying. To be honest, the business is in the best position it's ever been in. Stock wise, we don't look great, but that's because the stock comes in and we get it out the door literally pretty much in the next few days. No point in hanging on to it. I'm not waiting for anything to go up or down. It comes in, obviously on sealed stuff, you can make a nice profit at the minute, and with what we get, we just sell it on. So for example, we've just our most recent mailing list Monday. So Chaos Rising ETBs came out, or Chaos Rising came out last Friday. So we did the ETBs on Monday. We did them as a mailing list offer. So market price was 75 to 80, a couple at 72. We did them at 65 quid. So again, not retail, but much cheaper than going to eBay and paying 75. You're saving a tenner, happy days, you're buying it from a reliable source. And we had a case to sell, so we sold 10 of them. Went real well, all sold out as they usually do. I think anyways, I'm pretty sure they usually do. So yeah, that's good. Mailing list offered as well every single week. The website orders consistently every single day. That accompanied with the streaming and doing well on the rip and ships and whatnot, and then the card shows, we're pretty much firing on all cylinders at this point, and we seem to kind of have it a little bit figured out. The best position we've been in for having things figured out, and an extra pair of hands helps so much. And yeah, it's really good. Just buzzing with it at the minute. Still incredibly busy. I've slacked a little bit on the YouTube side and posting onto maybe Instagram and TikTok again, but we're in a better position all around for everything, and I'm slowly getting back onto the content side, which is why I'm releasing this video today. So just a quick one on the streaming. Obviously the streams are pretty short. We do them like an hour and a half, because we only sell the sealed stock we get from supplier on the streams. I'm not really buying elsewhere to sell on stream at the minute. If we get to that point where we need some more packs, I will do it, but I don't like to do it because the packs just become increasingly expensive. Obviously we're buying at higher margin, so at a higher price, so we want to make a profit margin on that. So the prices become even more expensive than they already are, and obviously pack prices are expensive. We all know this. It's kind of crazy. But I want to touch upon Chaos Rising and Perfect Order a little bit, because people didn't have much faith in these sets. And again, people are underestimating Pokemon as a whole and how popular it is, and how much people, as much as there's some people in it to scalp and are in it for money and are buying ETBs to flip them, there's also so many true collectors that have come into the hobby who are doing master sets of Chaos Rising and Perfect Order, and people have seen that as a good opportunity of sets to master, obviously, alternatively to Ascended Heroes and Phantasmal Flames, where you're paying £10 to £15 a pack. People are picking this up at retail more often than not, and also they're picking it up online for maybe not £5 a pack, but £6 to £7 a pack for Chaos Rising and Perfect Order, which is obviously much better than some previous sets. So people are taking that opportunity to start ripping some packs, stopping just holding their products, because I mean, I think some people are trying to flip Chaos Rising ETBs, maybe buying them for 50 quid from Smiths or whatever, and going and flipping it for 70, 75 quid. If people want to queue an hour to make 20 quid, I guess that's up to them, but you know, it's not as worth it for people who want to scalp as queuing for an Ascended Heroes ETB or whatever, which leaves more products for people who actually want to collect the stuff. And yeah, we've seen it ripped. When we've been vending, a lot of people have been coming asking for Perfect Order singles and packs, which is really good. And I don't know, I just think, to be honest, I like the sets. I think there's some real good cards in there. Obviously, they're not as popular as Ascended Heroes and Prismatic and Phantasmal, but they're still real good sets. I've said previously, I don't think there's such thing as a bad set in Pokemon at the minute. I don't think there ever really will be a bad set again. Every set's got its good cards. Its cards aren't as popular, but even Pokemon that aren't as popular now, they have great artwork on the cards, and I don't think you can go wrong. But obviously, everyone likes to hype up the bigger cards, likes all the money to be there. But that's not the case with every set, and I think that's a good thing to keep a total balance within the hobby. If every set was an Ascended Heroes, then everyone would just be totally cooked and it'd almost be pointless. So I think them two sets have been a real success. We ripped Chaos Rising last week on stream. Obviously, we've got 6 booster boxes. So that's in our case that we got from supplier. So I did 2 booster boxes last week. We hit the Cincino SIR, which is real good, and we also hit loads of illustration rares and that stuff. I thought it was a real fun set to open. I ripped some products yesterday. I was lucky enough to hit a drop at Smiths pulling up, and I'd seen some people walking out with it. I was like, nice one. So picked up a few bits and ripped them last night. So ripped quite a bit of stuff, and hit rates are nice. Enjoyed ripping it. Going to try and master set it, which I ain't done for a long time. I've not tried to master set something for so long. I've been so focused on the business side. That's one downside about this business, which I've mentioned before. My personal side has just dropped right off. I've sold loads of my stuff, and it's hard to look at my personal when I'm on the business side so much. I kind of lose the enjoyment a little bit when you're so focused on the business route, but I'm trying to get that back again. So yeah, it was nice to rip some stuff, and going to go home, chuck it all in a binder and try and master set it. But with regards to the business, not too much to say other than it's going real well. And if you're watching the videos to keep up and are supporting us, as always, I appreciate it. If you're going to Yorkshire Card Show on weekend, come over, sell your cards, say hello, buy some stuff, whatever, do as you please, and just have a good time, I guess. And that's what, yeah, I don't think I've got else to talk about. So yeah, cheers for watching. See you in a bit.